KLEK 102.5 FM. You're listening to no. You're not listening to Victory Praise Gospel, but I have in the studio BT Groove, none other than Brandon Tabor, and he's gonna tell you a story about why he loved the radio industry and how he got into the radio industry.
Right. Well, when I first got my start in radio when I was about 5 years old. It was for our local radio station, KWYN. I won some kind of contest to record a PSA. And so that was my first chance of actually being on the radio and talking on the air and having my voice being played throughout the town. And so that was how I first got my start. And then, I just kind of just tinkered with different things at home. When we finally got a computer, I kind of tinkered with the screen sharing, and I figured out how to play music along with the screen sharing. And then I had like a computer mic, and so I would kind of create my own shows on the computer. And then in high school, I did the broadcast journalism program, and it was there when we had a chance to record again a PSA. We won a contest for having a great PSA on stepping out smoking, and we got a chance to go and talk, do our production. I got a chance to talk on the radio again. I was pretending like I was some kind of a an announcer, and it was fun. And I guess the point that really made me just fall in love with radio was when I went to Henderson State University in Arkadelphia, and they had the radio department. It was a LPFM, and they had their own student-ran radio station. And I had a chance to go in there and really learn about radio, about writing news stories, and about doing a show, and it was very cool. So that's what I enjoyed.
So what's the difference from being at Henderson State, going through their program, then coming up here to Arkansas State, going through the Arkansas State program with the audio and radio television department?
Well, the difference was what I found out when I went and got my master's at ASU at Arkansas State University was that a lot of different schools treat media and radio and television in different ways. At Henderson, it was treated more as an art form, and over at ASU, it's more of a science, and then at Henderson, it was more practical application. Not saying that ASU doesn't have any practical applications with their program, but ours was a little bit more hands-on, because like I said, we had our radio station was completely student-ran. We only had one faculty advisor who also managed our television program as well, but it was completely student-ran. We had a student general manager. We had a student general manager, student underwriting director, and also those students are the ones that actually taught the class, and of course, people got grades for, just showing up to the practicum class and actually doing the shows. But, we actually had the chance to have practical hands-on experience of not only being on the air, but also running a station.
So is that one of your dreams of running your own station in the near future, having a set genre, getting folks to come in to, help you and anything like that? Is that something that you like to do in the future?
It's one of my dreams. It's still on the back burner if I want to, run my own station. It's between that or actually going back into going to school, maybe getting a doctorate degree, and then, just actually teaching the next generation of media students, showing them the practical tools that they need in order to get a career in radio, just helping to prepare them for that experience. So that's I'm kind of leaning towards the second one, but I might do the other one too. So who knows?
do you think people are still listening to the radio in their cars as they going, driving around the city and stuff like that, or do you think the radio in general is on the verge of going down because it's not that many people listening to the radio in their cars like they used to? Because you have XM radio and you have Sirius, and they can go there without having any commercials or anything like that. Do you think that is going to like hinder and just get rid of the on air in car 102.5 or any other radio station 107.5? Do you think that's gonna like be gone in the near future, or is it still gonna be there for people to listen to the on-air radio, on-air DJs, have commercials and underwritings or whatever the station is, however it's run? Do you think it's still gonna be out there in the future?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. The one of the greatest things that I do enjoy about radio too is that the radio industry is very, very adaptable. And it can be done at anything can be done at the spur of the moment. And then plus, it's adaptable to the changing times of the digital age. Now radio is being broadcast in HD. And people can even go online, and stream radio, and people don't have to be they don't have to be just hammered down to one specific station in their local listening area. They can just hook up their phone or get into their car or whatever. If they have like iHeartRadio or Radio Loyalty or something, they can listen to whatever station that they want to. Yeah, or tune in. Yeah, so as far as as terrestrial radio and just the typical radio thing, I think it'll always still be here. And like I said, radio is very it's very it's very adaptable, because radio back in the day, most of the time, they had music, but it was more talking. And it was also a place where people went to go get their local news and and get the local information that they needed. But now they can but now the format's changed a little bit. There's more music now, but there's still people who do love the talking. Talk radio is one of the most popular genres there is. People just love to hear people talk, and people yeah and so there's always gonna be a need for those Ricky Smileys and those Tom Joyners. There's always gonna be a need for those types of people, for those types of personalities to be on the air, because people like to listen every now and again. So yeah.
Okay, let's we're about to wrap this up, but tell me, if you ever do start your own radio station, what genre will you focus on?
Well, I would probably do something kind of similar to KLEK, just focusing on urban adult contemporary is what the format is, and gospel. I might do a combination of that, or I might focus completely on gospel, but I would try to. Yeah, of course, yes. But yeah, I'll probably do something like that, and try to do whatever I can, to help the next generation be more prepared for radio, and then to also truly serve the community, actually be seen, be out there, and get our hands dirty, and actually, try to make a difference, I wish there was a way in which we could combine public radio and traditional commercial radio into something, because I would do that. but that's what I would probably do anyway.
All right, you just heard that right here on KLEK 102.5. This is Brother Boyd and BT Groove.
BT Groove. Check me out 2 to 6 Monday through Friday, afternoon groove.